Welcome back to Muse 1221. I'm here for this week's weekly check-in for our Earth signs, Taurus Virgo Capricorn. This will be from Sunday the 16th through to Saturday the 22nd of April. Let's jump in and see what we need to know for the week ahead for our Earth signs, please. You've got the Eight of Cups. I feel like someone's walking away from something and letting go of something you've been holding on to for quite a while. I feel like you've taken some time to reflect on the situation in recent times and it hasn't brought you the happiness that you thought that you were hoping it would. And I feel like you've used your intuition and it's really told you that in order for that wheel to keep turning forward, there is something that you need to release that you've been holding on to that is blocking you from achieving this happiness that you seek. We've also got the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this, whatever it is that you're releasing, is coming with a heavy burden. It's not something that you want to have to give up, but again, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is leading you towards your karma and your destiny. And I feel like your whatever you're holding on to here is really creating a lot of burdens for you at this time, and you're walking away from it with a heavy heart because you've been hopeful that it has been working, but I feel like something's shown you the truth, and you have the capability with the Empress here of creating this happiness. The Empress gives birth to new creation, is the creator of life, and I feel like that you've got that within you, but you're just not quite sure. You've been holding on to something because and I feel like it was working for a while and that's why you've been holding on to it, but now and it could be just old patterns of thinking, old ways of doing things. And the line that comes to mind is that if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. And with the Sun card here and the Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me that, your destiny and your karmic payouts are sitting there waiting for you. You have the ability to create abundance and happiness in your life. The Sun is, the happiest card in the deck. I know you probably hear that all the time, but it's true. And, Spirit's saying if you stand in your power and remember that you have the ability to create the future that you want, the life that you want, you can do so, but there's some things that you need to let go of in the process. And again, we've got the Four of Pentacles confirming that. I feel like you're letting go of definitely something that you've been holding on to because it's no longer giving you wish fulfillment, and it's not filling your cup. You're not emotionally invested in it anymore. It could be in relation to a commitment or a connection as well. I feel like maybe it's your ideals on how that should work. Maybe you've been holding on to the thought that things should work in a certain way. And what that's going to do is taking that reflection and walking away from those old patterns, those old ways of thinking, is going to create a new emotional beginning for you where you will achieve emotional fulfillment, because we've got the Eight of Wands here too, which is rapid movement, communication, good news coming in. And so, given that the Ace of Cups has just clarified the Sun, it is going to bring you your wish fulfillment. But Spirit's saying, you need to dig deep and trust your intuition that letting go of whatever these old patterns are is... I'm not picking up that it's letting go of the person per se. I'm picking up that it's more patterns and ways of thinking that you've been trying to hold on to that haven't been working of late. And so, it hasn't been making you happy. And it's in regards to a connection, and you're feeling a bit bored by the way things are transpiring. You want change to happen, And so now's the time to sort of sit back and really, you know, see what you need to cut out of your life in order to be able to move forward, and make sure you're not sitting in the ego and trusting your intuition instead, so that you're being led from the heart space, not from, you know, overthinking things. Yeah, because we've got the Ten of Wands again. I feel like, you know, your ability to create change at times is weighing you down, and it is creating that emotional stability, instability, sorry, I should say. You have the potential to create the emotional stability for yourself if you get out of your head about the situation. Because something's coming to light in regards to the Two of Cups. This is a real soul level connection you've got going on with someone here, but I feel like you're carrying a lot of the weight of the situation at the moment, and conversation could help shift the dynamic. So maybe your ways of thinking is more about, you know, traditional things in a traditional sense and how they should move forward. Maybe you need to open your mind to different ways of thinking in order to create that flow and harmony back in your Two of Cups. Because again, the new beginning is coming for you, and it is going to lead to, you know, happiness with your person, but there's things that you need to release, and you will see that things start moving forward for you once that happens, because you've got an offer coming in, and I feel like it's going to be a gesture of love related to this Two of Cups, that is going to, you know, help you get out of this mind space that you've been in. Leave your past ideals about how a situation should unfold behind, so that you can keep moving forward and, you know, achieve this, what looks to be a destined connection. So let's tie up the reading with a Moonology Oracle card. Yeah, adjustments are required. And I do think that that's, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. I do think maybe, again, your ideals of how things should move forward have been in a bit of a old mindset, like a traditional mindset, and maybe you need to think outside the square a little in terms of how a relationship or connection should look, because, you know, this connection does appear to be your person, and you are going to get wish fulfillment and that new beginning in terms of revamping the connection, but you've got to release your old ways of thinking in the process. So that's what I have for you today. I'll be back with next week's reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, please DM at the Muse1221 for bookings or inquiries. And enjoy your week ahead and stay safe. Bye for now.